that's his daddy's photo. There's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carney will get it underway. Off we go here in Inglewood. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Y'all can't talk about basic.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Armor's bomb ready. But ain't even...
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's going to test the secondary right away. He works free, right side. And he will score. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Denver. That is first touchdown this year. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's get set. 180.
No running here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
On the tackle.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Stephen Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. In motion, it's Jefferson. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And You're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Broncos.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point by Patterson is good. Broncos come out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This time I'm taking what's mine. Like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind.
Here we go. Stop.
Drive will start on the ground. And this is going to be a Rams first down. He's got this up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's down on the other side of midfield, marking at the 48-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And as for much more, on the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Gun. Shot. Ready? Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now he takes off, and he's going to be close to the first down. And the bounds just a little short. He's picking up on third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Burrow. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's get set. 180. 11 MT. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow. That's going to be Incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to
They
go.
got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go, here we go. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Carney back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion goes Dobbs. We'll go play action with Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. First carry here for Devontae Jack. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up
A
third
9-yard
down.
gain on the play. And it's third down.
That's Pierce in motion. On third down, they'll go with Achane. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. And first down picked up on the ground.
17-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Broncos first
Off the
down.
play fake, here's Nix. This is caught 2. And he will score! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Broncos. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Extra point by Patterson is good.
Makes the score.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
41-yard line.
Here we go. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And they'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down
at the 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Broncos have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Second down, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of.
And now he loses the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Next to score, Broncos 21, Rams 10. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. He's in field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Broncos.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Second down. Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there probably the best possible. Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your
On one, ready? So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 45. That looks good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the
So
36-yard
from the
line.
36, it is first and 10.
Here we go.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Come on, ready? Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's Ethan Evans now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And mark him down up beyond the 30. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get 24 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Broncos. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, hot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. As he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball, give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
And I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Throwing, mix. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Playing out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Good set. Whitey.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11. What you got?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama.
It is third and long.
Gun. Stop.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. He's brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
180. 11, Thomas.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He's just set. Right in.
Burrow now. And he's in. Touchdown, LA. On comes Joshua Hardy for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. Nick snap on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down. Here's Nix to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Broncos.
First down, Broncos.
Kill. Almost.
On the ground, here is HN. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Captain. Hold on a second.
To throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
But it's third down.
Nix from the gun. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jared Bruce, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Taken at the 19. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Jahan! 11, Mike!
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Gun. Jahan!
On first down, Burrow. Finds Nakula on the slant. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Jahan!
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. First down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Bo Limmer, the center, is guilty there. Now second down throw for Burrow. His throw left side is complete. And he'll move this ball. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. First carry here for Kyron Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
Second down, Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Third and long.
Here we go.
Burrow. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown Rams. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next to score, Rams 38, Broncos 28. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 14. First down,
Nix. Now to throw it here on first down. This one. Up top for Dobbs. Going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 34 yards. And the Broncos first down.
We'll go play action with Nix. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down. Next. Throw left side. That's going to be incomplete.
We all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. And to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Burr. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Let's get set. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 59 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun, they give it to Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. It's another run here for Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2.
Maybe you
Makes
only
it
rather
3rd
pay the
and
bill.
11.
Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the
3rd and 11.
Here we go. Right 80.
To throw is Burrow. Incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Joshua Cardi on for the Rams field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Carney back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Hold a second.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
3-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And unable to connect this. It's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for.
Makes it second.
It'll lead to a 2nd down.
3-yard line.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Let's get set.
Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
180. Right up. Twelve.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. 2nd and 11.
Gun.
They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
180.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return is not going anywhere. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So it's a win here for the Rams. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL